Used to think my life was about one thing, and that I could never love anyone. What I discovered so surprising is that I'm not the only one without love. All right, well, today I'm going to do a piano tutorial on how to play One Thing by the music of ERIK, which is myself. And I wrote this song back in 2004. And so it was, I think I had just taken some piano lessons at the time. And so I had some classical ideas in my head. And that's where that influence kind of comes in the chorus. You can find this on streaming under the music of ERIK, also under Eric Berglund. So let's get started. The first chord is going to be an E flat. So E flat with the pinky, E flat with the thumb. And then on the right hand, we have E flat minor, which is going to be E flat with the thumb, F sharp with the middle finger, and B flat with the pinky. All right, so that is the first chord. Used to think my... Now for the second chord, life, we go up to B and B on the left hand. And on the right hand, we go to B major, which is going to be B with the thumb, D sharp with the middle finger, and F sharp with the pinky. All right, so those first two chords is going to be, used to think my life was about one thing. This chord is, on the left hand, we have A sharp. Well, I keep changing the sharps and flats. So B flat and B flat on the left hand. And then we have B flat minor on the right hand. So that's a B flat with the thumb, a C sharp with the middle finger, and a F with the pinky. Sorry, I keep mixing up or doing sharps and flats. Probably should do either one or the other. So that's that chord, the third chord. And we're going to stay on this chord. But we're going to just move down with the thumb on the right hand from the B flat to the A flat. And you're just going to alternate. And the way I kind of play it was so, and then you play the whole chord on top of that. All right, so that is those, basically that's the first part of the verse for One Thing. Let's go ahead and play that whole part, that whole first part. Used to think my life was about just one thing. All right. Got the first part. The second part is going to start with the same exact chord, the E flat on the left hand and the E flat minor on the right hand, E flat with the thumb, G flat with the middle finger, and B flat with the pinky. But then we go to a different chord for the next chord. What I discovered, used to think my life was about one thing, and that I could never love. This chord you're going to have A flat and A flat on the left hand. The right hand is going to be G flat with the thumb, C with the middle finger, and E flat with the pinky. Any one. And then we go left hand B and B. So B with the pinky, B with the thumb, just the octave. And then on the right hand, we have B major, which is going to be B on the thumb, D sharp with the middle finger, and F sharp with the pinky. And we're going to do another alternating thing with the right hand. So we're going to alternate the thumb here. So you're going to go from the thumb on B to the thumb on B flat. And you're going to do that same thing. So all right. And I think that is actually the entirety of the verse. Let's play through the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Used to think my life was about one thing, and that I could never love anyone. All right, so that's just one verse. We'll go to the second verse, which is the exact same thing. What I discovered so surprising is that I'm not the only one without love. All right, so that's verse 1 and 2, and there's just the chorus, and those are the only two parts to this song. So for the chorus, most of us still believed that we could conceive of love, while the rest of us tried to leave, thinking that we'd had enough. That is the chorus. Let's go to the first chord of the chorus. So this is going to be G flat with the pinky on the left hand and G flat with the thumb on the left hand, the octave. And then we have G flat major on the right hand, so that's going to be G flat with the thumb, B flat with the middle finger, and D flat with the pinky. Most of us. This is kind of a stretch. So the left hand, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going down to E flat and E flat. So E flat octave on the left hand. On the right hand, most of us. Thumb is going to stay the same on the G flat, but you're going to move your pointer finger to C, and you're going to move your pinky finger to G flat. Kind of a distant chord there. So that is the second chord. So if we go from the beginning, 2, 3, 4, most of us still believed. Left hand is going to go to D flat and D flat. Right hand is going to go to B flat with the thumb and G flat with the pinky. Just those two chords, just those two notes. Believed. Left hand is D and D. Right hand still on the B flat, but then we're going to move our ring finger to F. Let's do it from the beginning. Most of us still believed that we could. Left hand, we're going to move up to E flat and E flat with the octave. Right hand is going to be B flat with the thumb and E flat with the middle finger. Could so most of us still believed that we could conceive. All right, so this is the last chord of the chorus. Left hand B and B. Right hand is going to be A flat with the thumb and D with the ring finger. Another really dissonant chord. And that's the last chord of the chorus, because then we just go back and repeat the same thing. So we just do it one more time. While the rest of us try to leave, thinking that we'd had enough. This is the only other part of the song. It's just a little dun-dun. Left hand is going to be G flat and G flat, going down to F. So the right hand is going to be B flat and B flat octave, going down to A flat and A flat octave. So left hand like this, right hand like this, and then you put them together, and then we just hop back right into the verse. So I wandered the evenings endlessly, wondering what there was, wondering if there was anything left to see. Again, and the other travelers on my way had begun to lose their hope and fade away. Chorus again. Most of us still believed that we could conceive of love. And you notice I'm just alternating these top two notes with the bottom. While the rest of us try to leave, thinking that we'd had enough. Then we do this little flourish, and then we have an instrumental part, which is just the verse chords. Again. Most. We could go an octave up for this last chorus. Most of us still believed that we could conceive of love, while the rest, I don't know if we do go up an octave. Most, I think we just stay actually on the same octave, but we're gonna do more, it's gonna be more individual notes here. So most of us. All right, so this is just a little bit different. Most of, pinky on G flat, and then thumb on D flat. I'm gonna try to see how I play this. Most of us, most of. So on the right hand, we're gonna have D flat, going to G flat, going to B flat, going back to G flat. So this part. most of us. And then just the chord as it was but we were just playing individual notes. Must believe. Just alternating these two. So, most of us still believe that we could conceive of love, while the rest of us still believed that we could conceive of love. So on the right hand, you're just doing pinky, D flat, thumb, G flat, middle finger, B flat, and then back to thumb, G flat. And then you do that for the next chord, the same pattern. And then when you come to the two notes, you just go alternate between them. All right, so that is how you play one thing. I'll play through the whole thing so you can get an idea of what it sounds like through the whole thing. Again, this is One Thing, written by the music of Eric B., or myself, Erik Berglund. And you can find this on streaming under the music of Eric B., and also you can find it under Erik Berglund. But make sure it's not the Swedish harpist Erik Berglund, because that's not me. All right, let's go through One Thing. Used to think my life was about one thing, and that I could never love anyone. What I discovered so surprising is that I'm not the only one without love. Most of us still believe that we could conceive of love, while the rest of us try to leave, thinking that we'd had enough. So wander the evenings endlessly, still believing there was nothing left to see. And the other travelers on my way had begun to lose their hope and fade away. Most of us still believed that we could conceive of love, while the rest of us tried to leave, thinking that we'd had enough. Most of us still believe while the rest of us try to leave, thinking that we'd had enough. All right, that was One Thing by the music of Eric B. Hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful, and you have a great day.